What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today, I'm going to be unboxing the new Planet Eclipse LV1.6.
Sick? Like the Empire 6?
No, LV1.6.
E1.6.
So, unboxing and a quick overview, and then in another video, we're going to shoot this bad boy. Probably bring back the old efficiency test. So we'll see what we got. Let's dive right on into it. This is going to be a midnight. We're just starting to see some arrivals due to the delay of the infamous COVID. So they're starting to arrive now. If you guys are watching this and have pre-ordered from us, don't worry, they're slowly coming in. So LV1.6, let's dive right on into it.
Nice hard case as usual.
The standard Planet Eclipse hard case when you buy one of their excellent markers. I'll just set that box right on onto the side. First look. It's just going right into the gun, Mark. See that bad boy?
I do.
Yeah, you got your owner's manual here. Very nice. You got your brand new barrel cover, which obviously they always include. We'll get to that in a minute. For you guys that run your poppet valve guns, a container of fresh oil for you, not grease. And then you've got the classic and ever so popular complete rebuild parts kit right here. Every O-ring, ball detent, even an extra rammer. I think they come with a light and heavy rammer, depending on how you like your shot to personally feel. And then your brand new Planet Eclipse set of Allen wrenches. All right, so they give you the works, they give you a very nice case, and they also give you a 689 shaft FL with the carbon fiber tip. So this is a very, very nice addition that goes along with the LV1.6. I'm going to throw this on the gun here in a moment, and then so you guys can actually check it out and see. First off, talking about the LV1.6. This is a 15-plus-year-old platform. They've been building on these things, obviously for 15 or more years, making improvements every single year, different milling, different solenoid designs, you name it, regulator upgrades, HPR upgrades, LPR upgrades, it's all in there. So they, I think they did a really, really good job with this one for them having, that many years to kind of perfect the LV platform. They've definitely made some upgrades to the 1.6. So Mark, first off, the first thing I'm going to notice is they did kind of in the back area here, let me just throw it on the stand, did some aggressive, as they call it, milling. So you can see in the back fin area, they've got different milling up near the front LPR. They've got some different milling in here as well. And just throughout the body, different smaller lines. Nothing that's huge by any means, but they definitely, went through the milling and tried to fine tune it per se. Nothing crazy, but still something to do on the body. Already talked about it coming with the carbon fiber shaft FL, and it does come stock with the 689. Before I kind of hop into the internal system of the gun, which is the biggest upgrade, let's talk about this. Does have a if I can get this sticker out of here, a 5-point adjustable trigger. So some of you guys out there, you guys want either a longer trigger pull because it's more comfortable, or as soon as you touch that trigger, you want it to hit that micro switch and you just want instant gratification. Whatever the case may be, they did put a 5-point adjustable trigger on the LV1.6 so you guys can fully customize it to whatever you guys like. Personally for me, I kind of like a shorter trigger pull just so I can stay on top of it, quicker and easier. But some guys, they like that long trigger pull. So once again, totally up to you how you want to customize it.
Let us know in the comments below how you like your trigger to be pulled.
I like that, Mark. So one of the biggest things, in my opinion, upgrade-wise on this, and unfortunately we've had issues in the past. This gun, first of its kind by them that I know of, to have a fully rebuildable and serviceable solenoid. So some guns in the past, years down the road, your solenoid in your gun, or even sometimes, very, very rarely, within a year or two, it could kind of crap out in you. It doesn't happen often, but it could. This gun, you can rebuild a solenoid. Instead of having to spend $150 to $200 on putting a brand new Noid in your PE gun, This one is fully serviceable, serviceable by you. And as long as you know what you're doing, you can take it apart and not have to buy a whole new solenoid, which can be very, very expensive. And as far as I know, they've made it very easy to actually access the Noid. You got some small screwdrivers. You can do that all yourself, which I like. So next thing, let's see if we can access. I'm looking. I don't want to take all these stickers off this brand new gun, Mark.
Well,
but
I was going to say, what about some of the normal features for people that aren't familiar with the LV line of guns to begin with? Like, where do you make the adjustment for the reg?
So, okay.
That bolt move back and forth in the top.
Standard, yeah. I mean, your standard, this is your poppet valve gun. Bolt will pull up and out. Just make sure you have it aligned with the rammer that sits in there. This pin in your bolt drops down into the rammer, and you have to make sure that aligns so it slides smoothly. If you guys want to adjust the regulator, that's going to be done right through the bottom of here. And Mark, good question, because you asked. I don't know if you can see, it does have a plus sign and a minus sign on this side, so you guys know exactly which way you either want your gun up in velocity or down in velocity. They make it easy for you guys to adjust through the front HPR reg here. Sliding the bolt back in, as stated earlier with the oil situation, you want to take out your rammer, which you can access right through the back cap here. Take out your rammer, put a couple drops of oil on the O-rings that you see, slide that back in, you're ready to rock. These poppet valve guns are extremely easy to take apart. They have way less O-rings than other spool valve guns, which is nice. You don't have to coat up 13 different O-rings. A couple drops of the oil on the rammer, slide it back in, good to go. Obviously, external access through these eye covers just by an Allen wrench here, one on each side. So, okay, back to internal wise. This gun does come with dual SFRs. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's a solenoid flow restrictor. That obviously the amount of air coming through the gun, whether you want more or less. A lot of people like to tweak their gun just enough so they have less air coming in to make it more efficient. If you guys didn't know about this gun already, they are super, super air efficient. That's why we're going to do an efficiency test in another video, and we're going to see how many pods this gun can shoot off a full tank fill. So dual SFRs, it pretty much controls rammer and bolt speeds. You can pretty much do endless tuning with the marker if you know what you're doing. To be completely honest, coming stock out of the box from the factory, the guys at the factory know what they're doing. I would pull the gun out of the box and I would shoot it. I wouldn't start tinkering right away. I wouldn't start messing with the new gun that they've already kind of fine-tuned at the factory, because I've seen that happen a lot. Yes, Mark, or no? People get a brand new gun and they just want to tinker with it.
Yeah, I mean, you're bored. You got it today. You're not going to go play till the weekend. So you start messing around with it, and then you wonder when you get there why it leaks or the timing's off, and my brand new gun doesn't work.
Correct.
Well, put the Allen wrenches down and just stare at it fondly.
Exactly. You can run around your house with it, pull the trigger as many times as you want, but don't be messing with it. It does have an option, like I said, with the dual SFRs, the flow restrictors on there. You guys can fine tune it only if you know what you're doing. That's just my recommendation. Lastly, it does have the fully adjustable LPR, and it does come with, like I said, a lightweight rammer, and then also I think they have the heavy rammers in there. The lightweight rammer comes in the parts kit here. You guys can swap those in and out depending on how you guys want the feel of the gun. You want a little heavier, or would you like it, a real light feathery trigger pull? You guys can adjust all of that as an option.
You know what kind of battery it takes?
What's up?
What kind of batteries does it take?
It should be a 9-volt battery that sits in the grip.
Okay. Do you know how easy these are to program to switch modes? I'm assuming it can...
Extremely easy. Everything's all press screen in the back, so everything lights up. Planet Eclipse, you guys can see, fully programmable. I've done videos on how to program these guns. Not this exact gun since it's brand new, but similar guns. It's very easy through the display screen right through the back of the marker. And always make sure to throw a brand new battery in these guns when you get them. Even if your battery level indicator says you're full, that's located down at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if it lights back up. You can see it. Always put a brand new battery in there if you guys are having any issues. Other than that, like I said, the parts kit comes with all the O-rings, Baldy 10 screws, everything you need to rebuild it. So I went through, kind of unboxed it, kind of talked about it. Biggest thing, takeaways from the LV1.6. The rebuildable solenoid is huge in my opinion. Like I said, if you ever have issues, you can service it yourself or send it to a tech that knows what they're doing to service it instead of buying a $180 solenoid brand new. I love that. I love the dual SFR features, and the carbon fiber tip is definitely a nice addition. It's a lighter and, in some people's opinion, a little bit quieter shooting barrel. Other than that, this is the LV platform, been around 15 plus years, tried, true, and proven. And stay tuned for the next video when we shoot this bad boy, and hopefully you guys like it.
Price point.
What's up?
Price point.
Price point. Right here.
Oh.
I don't know. It could change by the time this video comes out, Mark.
Could be.
Who knows?
I was thinking roughly, is it like an $800 gun? Is
No,
it like
it's definitely not an $800 gun. Yeah, you're more.
$1,200.
Yeah, you're above $1,000.
Right.
That's for sure.
It's on the screen where it's retailing for right now.
LomoPaintball.com. Check it out.
All right. I think that pretty much covers it. Stay tuned for the shooting video. Yeah. These are awesome. There's, huge fan bases for poppets, for spool valves, versus,
correct.
So if it's not for you, it's not for you. But for those of you that have been waiting for something new, this is it.
We're finally getting them in. Thanks, COVID.
All right, we got a question from the YouTubes. Jacob D. Moss wants to know, what is the largest gear bag for sale on the market currently?
On the market currently, I know years ago Dye had a very, very large gear bag. Right now, I want to say either if Push had gear bags in, they've got a pretty large one, but they don't. So right now, an HK Army, like their bigger stealth bag, or stealth isn't all black, or Planet Eclipse has, I think they call it their classic kit bag. I want to say it's a pretty big gear bag. Right now, Dye isn't current. I don't think they still have those giant gear bags that they made. I know Push had a big one. But they don't have any in stock as far as I know. So check out either HK Army or Planet Eclipse. We have all the gear bags listed on our website.
Yeah, we should have the sizes listed on there as well, so you can take a peek. And if you decide you want to, know a little bit more about it, maybe we'll make a video about them in the future.
That's right.
If you got a question, leave in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Later.